with you. So with those three keys, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me, and Allah is with me, you bring yourself to the presence of Allah. So once you do that, with those kind of thoughts in mind about the hearing, the sight, and the nearness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, As-Sami', Al-Basir, Al-Qarib, or Ar-Raqib as well. SubhanAllah, when you think about those attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it reminds you how near Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is and connects you. So once you're connected, you can start the La ilaha illallah dhikr. So the La ilaha illallah dhikr goes like this. We know that most of our anxieties and most of our problems are usually felt in our stomach. You get butterflies, when you're stressed. The stomach is actually also feeling these feelings. So we begin from here. You think about all of the darkness, all of the sins, all of the worries, all of the anxieties, all of the problems that you may be having at that moment. You start feeling them right here in your stomach. Once you feel it, you say, La, and you imagine these going up, and you go, La ilaha, La ilaha. And as it's going up, you say, these are not my Lord. These are not my Lord. So La ilaha illa. When you go illa, you think about these things and you give them up to Allah. So illa, you give it up to Allah, right? Allah. And then you bring the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala back in to your heart and the light of Allah to your stomach, and you feel the peace, tranquility, protection, and nearness, sight, and hearing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. And then you keep doing this. And you don't need to kind of like add breathing, and you don't need to do any movements. You could just sit down and say La ilaha illallah with that visualization. So you visualize these sins, anxiety, problems, attachments going up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You refute them, you reject them, you give them up to Allah, and then you imagine the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends on you, comes down and enters your heart and goes to your stomach and clears everything out for you. And you feel the coolness, and you feel the sakeen, and you feel the peace, and you feel the protection. For if you turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come and help you, and He assists you and be there for you. This is the promise. This is the promise. It is not false. It is 100% truth, right? And if we leave and stay for ourselves and do whatever we want, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, okay, then you go ahead and do as you please. You have the free will. But if you want the right way, and you want it to be perfect, and you want it to be connected, and you want it to be accepted, then you give it up to Allah. You give it up to Allah, and you call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you give it up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever it is, you give it. You present it. You say, Ya Allah, this is it. Here it is. This is my sins. Ya Rabbil Alameen. I refute them. I don't want them. I give them up to you, Ya Allah. Please take them and replace it with your nur. Replace it with your pleasure. Replace it with your forgiveness. Replace it with your goodness. Ya Allah, replace it with you and only you. So, La ilaha illallah. 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 لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا الله. Inshallah, that was clear. If it's not, please do reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to go over it with you anytime. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.